You guys know the drill. We need to start every single sit down video with a huge sip of coffee, so I'm gonna finish this really quickly. Welcome to a video that I've never filmed before. I'm so incredibly excited to be filming a gift guide slash wish list for holiday 2025. I have a whole list of things. It's different product categories. We are obviously going to have some fashion pieces in here, things that I've been wearing a ton or things that I've picked up recently. And my definition of a gift is something that you don't want to spend your own money on for yourself. And so all of these things are basically going to fall into that one general category. Okay, so first thing is going to be the sweater that I'm wearing. This is a cardigan from Cause in this really rich chocolate brown color. It's a classic print but has a really interesting modern take on the Fair Isle type of clothing that we're seeing a lot right now. But the knit itself is super soft, it's not itchy at all. And then they did these like really dark brown tortoise buttons going down instead of black. I love small details like that. I know most people probably wouldn't notice them. I got a size small for reference and I'm wearing it with cream denim, which I know you're not supposed to wear white in the winter, but I don't really follow that rule as of like 4 years ago. So I love the way that it looks with this lighter wash of denim, but also dark denim, gray denim. I truthfully was going to style it with this pair of Dish jeans that I just got in as well, that I've been wearing a ton, and they're in the hamper. So I'll put a picture of what those look like here because I'm obsessed with them. I've been wearing them every chance that I get without it being weird, and I highly recommend those and Dish denim in general, but I would have paired this with that dark gray denim with that like contrast stitch. But yeah, this works with a ton of different things. I'm probably also going to wear it to work with trousers and loafers with socks once it gets a little bit chillier out, or boots. Really just a versatile sweater that's a little bit different than having something super plain in your wardrobe. And my earrings, I feel like I can't stop wearing these in these videos, but I have the Oakenfort square hoops on, and I'm sorry if you guys are getting tired of them because I apparently am not. So another brand I wanted to mention in terms of knitwear is going to be Cezanne. That will come as probably no surprise to most people, but they're doing these really, really pretty, rich and warm shades of brown. So you can tell that this is a little bit more of a chestnut color. I wore this in one of my last sit down videos and I got so many questions on it and it was sold out at the time, but they did restock this color. So we need to include it here because, again, another piece of knitwear that I've been wearing so much and it hasn't even gotten cold until this week. So I cannot wait to wear this. So much more coming into the much colder months. I love the color of this. I mentioned that this sweater is a little bit different than having something plain, whereas this is a plain sweater, but I think the color is really unique. And so having things in your wardrobe that isn't just a black crew neck or a cream crew neck and things like this to kind of build in other neutral tones, I think is super smart when you're creating a capsule wardrobe, and something that I really love to do myself as well. So Cezanne for knits. I mean, that's all I have to say about that. Cause is obviously like another really great destination for knitwear and just classic pieces in general. So this top I actually got to fill a gap in my wardrobe, and those are pieces that I always love to share with you guys, and especially now that we're going into Christmas. So this is a lettuce hem boat neck long sleeve, it's a lot of descriptive words, top, and I love that this is your substitution for a black bodysuit and jeans. I'm sorry guys, I have to have a mom moment for a second. You can definitely still wear black, like don't get me wrong. I love the color black. I love all black. I think it's so chic and so classic, and don't get rid of your black tops. But when I go out in the city and I see like blue denim and a black bodysuit and a leather jacket over the top, I feel like that's the uniform for a lot of people. And if it works for you, great. But I think it's safe to say that we can branch out a little bit. And I'm sorry if that's tough love, but I'm here to hopefully help elevate your wardrobe and, you know, the clothes that you live your life in. So not to get too dramatic about it, but I love this top because it has so many interesting elements to it. We have the boat neck that is super feminine and adds a little bit more of like, okay, we're wearing a winter top, but we're not being like completely covered head to toe. There's a little bit of something showing there, but not obviously not to the point where you're gonna freeze your butt off. Again, the lettuce hem that I talked about, another really feminine detail, and it is on the hem as well. So if you're someone who likes to wear low-rise jeans, you can wear this and have it exposed, but I personally tucked it into the pair of Dish denim that I shared with you guys before. I'm such a loser. I literally unpack things from Dish and I'm like, we're gonna wear the whole like head to toe look is gonna be Dish, which is fine because, you know, if you love something that much, I think it's amazing. But I wore this with those jeans and a little belt that I'll show you guys in a second, but I loved the way that this looked and how it is a little bit more of an interesting take on a black going out top. The other thing is this is a little bit sheer. Not crazy amount, you can wear a black bra under it or a nude bra under it and you wouldn't be able to see it, but if you're in like certain lightings, it's a little bit sheer, but I think that's kind of cool, especially if you're wearing like a Skims triangle bra. You guys know that I usually like to switch it up a little bit and interchange the categories just to keep you guys on your toes and like interested. But this pair of sneakers I'm gonna talk about next. Another item that I took out of the box and wore immediately. I saw these on an ad and instantly fell in love. Like, they really know how to get me. It's ridiculous. I thought about it for 24 hours. That's one of my buying tips, is that you cannot buy something so impulsively, because if you get it and you love it, you're gonna end up keeping it, and that means you spent money. But I have obviously been loving brown tones. I've been loving burgundy as well, and so I picked up this pair of sneakers because I realized when I actually went to go and buy these and I took inventory of what I already have, I don't have any sneakers that have this dark color tones through them. So I have a lot of white sneakers that are this style where it's a little bit more casual, but you can dress them up. I wore these with trousers to work the other day and a knit on top, and it was completely acceptable, but obviously I work in fashion, so what I wear is not necessarily something you can wear if you have a profession as a teacher, or if you're in finance, or if you're, you know, working some sort of like a corporate, more professionally dressed job. I wouldn't recommend these, but you can commute in them. Loved the tones of these. I thought it was so unique, and these are the most comfortable, true to size fitting sneakers I've ever gotten, and I'm so excited to style these with denim, black trousers as I mentioned, socks and leggings. Hate to admit it as someone who loves getting dressed up, but there are lots of times where I'm running errands in the winter and I'm wearing leggings, cream high socks, or gray, sneakers, and like a big puffy coat with a sweater underneath. Like, I kind of love that look. I think it's a little bit more intentional than people think it is, but these babies are gonna get a ton of use. So I lied before, we are gonna change up the categories because I just saw this out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, we gotta do that next because I am so over the moon about this product. But I have the In Beauty pink cream. It's right over here. I'm almost finished with it. It's called the Extreme Cream. And that is what I put underneath my makeup every single morning, with sunscreen of course. But it's a moisturizer that turns kind of into this serum consistency. I don't know how it works. It's some sort of science that I don't even think I could ever understand, but I'm really, really blessed to have it. And they came out with the gel version, and I used it this morning, and you guys will see in a vlog that will come up later this week or next, I don't even know. I described it, and this is ridiculous, but I was like, it feels like I'm putting air on my face. Like, you put the product on your face and you go to rub it in and it doesn't feel like anything. I don't understand this brand. I need to meet the scientists. And fun fact, my makeup artist for my wedding day used the Extreme Cream underneath my makeup base, and my makeup did not move once all day. So if you're someone who is usually nervous about putting on like a base moisturizing product because you don't want your makeup to move, these are a really, really great option because the formulas are just absolutely amazing. And so this is more of a gel consistency. It does have, it's not like one of those see-through types of gels, but again, like, do you see how easily that just blended in? And my skin is moisturized. I usually get like flakiness around like this parts of my face when the weather's a little bit drier, and we've completely avoided that since this product line came into my life. Okay, and then the next one is gonna be this lip gloss because I do actually need to apply a little bit more over the top. But I did not expect, as someone who doesn't really like have a beauty centered channel, I didn't expect for people to ask about my lip combination as much as they do. And 99, I would say almost 100% of the time, I am wearing fussy gloss over any product. So whether I change up my lipstick or my lip liner, or if I make it a little bit more brown toned or whatever the case is, Fenty is always over the top, and they have so many different colors. I've seen like glassier ones, and if you want like a more dewy finish, there are options for that as well. But I wear this one. It's like a pinky nude color. My friend wears it who has a different complexion from me. Like, it looks good on everybody, and it's like a universal perfect gloss. And I think it's a little bit deceiving how much is in here because it looks like such a small bottle. These last me 6 months, and I wear them every single time I go to shoot, and that's almost every day. And with that, this is the lip liner that I wear. It's a Makeup Forever, what are these called? Artist Color Pencil. Again, not a makeup artist, don't really know what I'm doing, but I do what I feel most confident in, and this color does it for me. I'm wearing it right now. And then we've got a little bit of like darker brown around it, but I kind of use this as the lipstick today and put the gloss over the top. So I'm gonna link this one. The color is perfect. Again, they have like different shades. If you want something that is a little bit darker or more brown, they have Anywhere Caffeine. That's a really good option, but the formula itself is amazing. So even if you choose a different color, you really can't go wrong. Let's share one of the luxury purchases that I have in this haul. It's gonna be this belt. And the reason being is that I have the burgundy one here, but I also have this in black with a silver buckle. And because I wore that one so much and it works so well in the summer, in the fall, with different pairs of pants over a jacket, basically any way that you need a belt, whether it's to hold your pants up or to look cute, this belt has covered it all for me. And the buckle itself is really, really minimal. YSL released the Cassandra logo buckle probably like, it's like over 2 years now that we've had that belt. But this is so minimal and so versatile and so functional that I just needed to let you guys know about it. So if you're someone who wants to treat yourself, but not in a crazy way, like buying a designer handbag or getting something from the designer market that's super insane in terms of pricing, this is a really good way to kind of like dip your toe into the brand and get something that you know you're gonna use a lot of. So this is like a really rich, kind of a cross between a burgundy and a brown, which works really well in my wardrobe because you can wear it with black and creams, but you could also wear it with lots of shades of brown. And it has the gold buckle, but it's not super yellow. And I think that's something really important to mention. Also, the branding, you can barely see it at the top there. It is like so minuscule that it just honestly makes my heart warm. I love when things don't have a lot of branding, and I'm leaning more and more toward that every single day. We're about to make things really interesting because these are my blue light glasses. They look exactly like my eyewear glasses, but if you're someone who's always on a screen and is always getting headaches from blue light, I don't know why it took me so long to get blue light glasses into my routine like consistently. And so I got these actually through a collaboration with Pair Eyewear, and I have a code for them. I think it's Evangelia 15. So the frames are $60 and they're blue light, so you can wear them if you have contacts or not. And they're so cute and add so much to an outfit. Like I styled them with like an outfit I was wearing on Instagram the other day because I think it looks so cozy and like chic for the winter. But the really amazing thing that I loved about these are that you can switch out. I'm gonna bring you guys closer. So I have the classic tortoise on right now, but you can switch out the lens and just put on a burgundy one. Or I have these black ones. So if I wanted to do something that's a little bit more defined, you could definitely see the shape of the glasses on my face a little bit better with the black lens. But they just pop right on. And so it's a really great way to get some variety. You're not changing up the shape. Like if you find something that works for you, like this shape I'm absolutely obsessed with, and I'll link the base frame that I have. But if you find something that works, why are you gonna try and like go and find different styles of glasses that might not work for your face shape? But it's a nice little detail to add, but also protect your eyes. And I think that the magnetic frames is so genius. I'm gonna pop back into the fashion category because I feel like the eyeglasses kind of was a good segue. But these boots, I don't know why I waited this late in the video to share them with you guys. I told you guys about my Tony Bianco brown suede boots that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I still wear them a ton. This is kind of like the leather version of those boots, but at a little bit, I think these are at a better price point. So these are from the brand Pesh, which if anyone has gotten the loafer dupes that I shared so long ago, I think it was in August or something, this is the same brand. They have such high quality shoes, and these boots are the most comfortable shoes ever. I love a boot that I could just put my foot in for the first time and not be like, oh, I'm gonna get a blister here and I can feel it rubbing there. That does not happen with these shoes. It's a really practical heel height. We have the square kind of narrow toe here. So it's not pointed, it's not super square, it's like the perfect in between. And they don't have a zipper. So they have a super wide opening here. So if you have a larger calf, then this will accommodate that. And you just slip your foot right in. And it is the easiest thing that I've added into my wardrobe. They're a stunning leather, they wear really well, and I can walk miles in them, which is a requirement for shoes for me because I do work in the city. I'm always traveling and I'm on the subway and I'm popping in and out of the city every single day. So I need to have something that is comfortable, but also really chic. Love the way that this looks with a straight leg jean. It's just immediately elevates your outfit. Now this is gonna be a little groundbreaking. I have shorts for winter. And the reason I really wanted to include these is if you're looking to add pieces in for the holiday season or just to upgrade your winter wardrobe in general. I have 2 pairs of shorts. These are a wool number from Cezanne, favorite brand. And then I also have this pair of faux leather shorts that I don't think are available anymore. They were from Z Supply a few seasons ago, but I've literally had them for 3 years, and that's how you know. But I love incorporating these into my wardrobe because it means that you are not always wearing trousers, you're not always wearing jeans, and it's kind of like wearing a skirt with tights, but it's so much more comfortable because it is shorts. You don't have to like worry about pulling your skirt down or like being conscious of it, and it is the most comfortable but chic way to wear a short length of bottoms in the winter, in my opinion. These textures are also really gorgeous, so wool and faux leather both look amazing with any sort of knitwear. So we picture these with like tights and high boots and a sweater or any kind of top that you want. If you're going to dinner, you can put on like a little halter top, and hopefully you have a coat that's warm enough, which I'll actually share in a second, just in case you guys need some inspo. But I don't think I've ever mentioned on my channel like how important it is to have different styles of bottoms because we're wearing our knitwear so much. Like, it's just a practical thing to wear your knitwear throughout the entire season. And so these types of pieces help to expand the possibilities when it comes to putting outfits together. And also this is a little bit more of a formal option. So if you're going to dinner and stuff, like, we don't always have to wear jeans. And I have loved wearing these this season so far. I told you guys I was gonna mention a cutie little coat very quickly, and I'm taking the hanger out of it right now because this just got in the door last night in addition to this sweater. So I don't know how many pieces I would have even shared with you guys if I didn't put stuff that I only received last night. So this coat, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, she looks like real fur. And it is so soft. I thought it was gonna be like a horsehair type of fabric because we have all these different tones going through it, but it is the softest faux fur. I actually can't believe that Mango made something this luxurious. Like, sorry, no shade to Mango, I love shopping there, but oh my gosh, this is incredible. It's kind of a longer coat style. So with this coat, I'm thinking an all black look underneath. We put this over the top. We're going to dinner, we're going to drinks with the girls. We can also wear this with denim. I actually loved last season when I saw people styling these like vintage or like literally their grandmother's coats, and they would put like a white tee and jeans and sambas with it, and I thought that looked so cool. So these are not coats that you only can wear to more formal events. They can be day-to-day coats, and I definitely am gonna be wearing this day-to-day, if not every day. I actually have my friend's birthday on November 21st, and I know I'm wearing this, so that's, I don't know if that's embarrassing to some people, but I normally can't plan for the life of me, but when I get a piece that I'm that excited about, it's just a done deal. As a final note, we just need to acknowledge the different tones of brown that you could see throughout this coat. And I just have nothing, I just don't even know what else to say. This piece is so gorgeous. And I'm just, I don't like using the word obsessed because I think it's overused, but just know how I feel about it. I think we know. Okay, and one more coat. I know that I'm like usually the queen of coats and it needs to stop, but I have this rust colored coat from Cezanne, and I thought this color was so gorgeous, but not to the point where I was going so far out of my comfort zone to choose something that I would never wear. This kind of is a branch off of the brown tones that I've been wearing a ton, but also has a little bit of red mixed into it, which I think is always a classic color. The material is really luxurious, and it also has this higher collar, so you can button it shut to kind of do that chic, high, like buttoned collar thing that I'm seeing all over Pinterest, if anyone knows what I'm even saying. And the length is also a little bit longer, so it goes down to like mid-thigh, similar to the faux fur coat that I just showed you guys. But we have really chic and minimal pockets on the front, some piping detail, which I love, and the material is amazing. So Cezanne in general just always has really nice quality things. I've never had any issues with any of their product line, and so you guys know that I vet this brand like through and through. So the next thing I have are these custom coasters that my friend who owns an embroidery business had created for me probably like a year and a half ago. I need to get new ones because she does so many different patterns and styles that I want to add into these, and it's just really cool as a host to have all these different like things that mean something to you or things that you just think are really cute or aesthetic, whatever it is. But I think the last time when I mentioned these, my friend had sold out of all of her products, and it was right before her wedding, and she's like, I just want to take a break and be able to focus on this because it's gonna be the best day of my life, which I fully agree with. But now she's back up and running, and she is making whatever you want. She does cosmetic bags, she does the custom napkins. You can also request something specific, so if you want to send her something that you already own, and she can embroider that for you, which I think is different from other companies that only have their website and that's it. She just is the absolute best, and she's such a hardworking entrepreneur, and I love supporting small business, so I wanted to mention these to you guys. But it's monogrammed by Megan. I'll leave her website linked down below, and it's the best way to give someone a personalized gift this season, and I feel like everyone loves a coaster. They're so chic with a cocktail, a coffee, whatever it is, and her quality is 10 out of 10. And then also, speaking of small businesses, I can't help but like get all warm and fuzzy inside when I see this makeup case because it is so adorable. And I met the owner of the company when I purchased this when I was in Boston, and she is the sweetest person ever. Like, as a stranger, that's like insane to leave that impact on someone. And she was so adorable. She owns this company, she's in college, and she owns this company with her friend, and they make these makeup cases, but the designs are so unique. So this one has floral on the outside and the inside is gingham, and I thought that that was such a cute idea. And they're also hand sewn, which I think is another incredible thing. We're in a type of world that is so focused on mass producing things and eliminating quality from products, and this company is disrupting that completely, which I absolutely love. And it's just really nice, again, like I mentioned, to support a small business for the holidays. But imagine getting these for your friends or your mom or someone. Everyone needs a cosmetic bag. I'm sorry, like, they keep you organized. I mean, we probably need like 5. I have a couple more beauty things. This hairbrush my sister got me last Christmas, and it's one of the greatest gifts I've ever received. It's from Tangle Teezer, and it's a mini hairbrush. I can't even explain to you guys how much I love having this in my bag. It's in my work bag every single day. I should probably just leave one in my desk at this point, but getting that rat's nest underneath your hair from a commute is honestly the worst, and I'm always trying to comb my hair through like with my fingers, and it hurts so bad. And having this has been the most amazing thing ever. So definitely recommend for someone, like if you want to give someone a little gift and you do a makeup case with a little Tangle Teezer brush inside. I think that's adorable, and these come in so many different colors. And then the last of the makeup categories, we're just gonna say that this is the best mascara of all time. It's the Lash Paradise. It's a drugstore mascara. Stop spending your money on the ones at Sephora. I hate to say it, but this will always do the job. The formula is perfect, the price is amazing, and it's the only one I've been using for like 4 years now. So actually, I think since college, which is scary because I'm like way older than college age. I also have the Say Beauty Rose Glow. This I wear underneath my makeup, and it gives me a nice luminosity without making me look greasy. It's just a nice glow. It makes you look alive in the winter. So I got this a year ago, and I thought I was only gonna wanna use it in the summer mainly, but I used it all throughout the winter because it helped to kind of liven up my face and not make me look so matte and tired and pale. And so I was really, really pleasantly surprised by this product, and I would continue to use it. I'll actually show you guys what it looks like. I'll do like a tiny bit because we cannot waste her. That's like liquid gold. But this is the color, and then you just blend it out. You can apply it like just with your fingers, and you can see that it's like ever so, do you see this luminosity? It's not shiny, it's not sparkly, but it still helps your skin look really just like moisturized and hydrated throughout the day. Last makeup thing I have is this shade of blush. It's from Say Beauty again, and this is their Super Suede blush. I'm actually wearing this right now over the Makeup by Mario one that I already tell you guys about in every single vlog. But I put this over the top to kind of set my cream powder, and the shade of this is incredible. I like doing more like nudie tone blushes in the winter because if I do pink, it just feels summery to me, or like peachy tones. So this is a really good like neutral colored blush that I think would look really pretty over any cream product or just on its own. It's such a great buildable pigment. You don't like put it on and all of a sudden you look like a clown. It's really easy to use. I love user-friendly products because while I can apply them like well enough, I feel like I've been doing makeup long enough that I could figure out the formulas and things. I just value my time a little bit too much to do anything that's longer than 5-minute makeup. My husband just walked through the door and left a couple of his things behind me. Just had a quick little intermission because my husband just got home, but we're almost done. I have a few more things that I want to share with you guys. So the first one is this set of dish towels from Williams-Sonoma. They do really pretty patterns, but I think this would be so nice to bring with like maybe the coasters to someone's house with their favorite bottle of Prosecco or wine or something like that, so that you're not just bringing a candle every single time. But I'm not ripping on candles because I actually have a couple to share with you. These scents are insane. This is the Noble Fir Garland from Voluspa, and then we also have the Gingerbread Chalet. I mean, the names of the scents kind of reminds me of like nail polish names, but I normally don't like sweet scents for the fall and winter, but this one is like a spicy sweet, and that's something that I really gravitate toward. And the quality of these candles is amazing. I think it's like 100 hours of burning time or something like that, which is such a great bang for your buck. So they're an amazing gift because maybe they're a little bit different from, you know, like I normally burn candles from Home Goods and Home Sense. So for the holidays, to get something that's a little bit more elevated and smells delicious and you know that it's gonna last, you know, you can get this for yourself, get this for someone else. Maybe combine this with some of the other little things that we spoke about before just to change it up a little bit. And I'm sorry, but this glass is gingerbread patterned, which I think is the most adorable detail ever. Another thing I think would be a really great gift is a pair of sunglasses. And I wanted to share this pair because I always have my Banbei ones on, but I got these from, I don't even know how to pronounce the brand honestly, so I'm just gonna link the exact pair that they are. I just think that they're a really classic version of like a Wayfarer from Ray-Ban, but a little bit smaller, a little bit more modern, but not so much like 90s style sunglasses. And I love wearing the black ones in the winter because I'm usually wearing darker tones. So just wanted to share those. I'll also link the Le Spec ones that I have that I wear almost every time that I wear tortoise sunglasses, because I think that those are also a really good classic shape to have. And then something that I think that is genius are these eye patches. Such a cute thing to pair with the makeup bag would be, I don't know how to say these, I think it's Dew, but I think they're French, I'm not sure. But I've seen people wear these, I just didn't know what brand it was, but these are reusable eye patches, and I think that that's genius. Instead of buying so many packs over and over again, if you're someone that wears them every single day, if you buy a pack of Summer Fridays, it does come with 6 in the box, but once you're done with the 6, you're done. These you put on with any of your own eye cream or eye products that you want to have on your skin. So it's amazing because you're already using products that you own and not needing to be wasteful in terms of products, but also spending money. So these are the same price as the Summer Fridays ones, but you'll have these forever, which I think is so genius. And then that way you can use skincare products that you know that you're already like compatible with. And then my hair gloss mask, you guys, the Redken, what am I saying? The Redken brand is my absolute favorite.
Redken.
The Redken brand is my absolute favorite. I've gone through 3 bottles of the other one. I forgot the name of it, but it's a gray bottle. That's like their classic one. And then this is a new one. This is their acidic color gloss. It's not a color. It's literally just like putting a gloss treatment in your hair while you're in the shower. So super easy to add into your routine. And then I also have this stunning handbag. I probably should have brought this up a little earlier when we were talking about the fashion pieces, but this is from the brand called The Horse. It kind of gives me a Loewe puzzle bag feel to it, but it is this stunning burgundy color, and it has grained leather, which is super durable, a really huge compartment on the, oh no, that's my cover for my Rhode lip liner smudger. And it has a really, really big compartment on the inside with a zip pocket and also a slot pocket just to be able to organize yourself a little bit better. But this fits my vlogging camera in it because it has a nice wide base, but I think it's a type of bag that you can wear as a daytime bag or nighttime, especially since it does come with a longer strap. I have it in the closet right now, but I love it as a top handle, and it just naturally slouches like this, which I think is so chic. And we're adding in some color, you guys. It's not always gonna be black handbags, which I am really excited about. And then 2 more things, maybe 3. I got this top in and I wanted to show you guys this silhouette because I think it's really pretty for the holidays. So it's a velvet material on top, and then it kind of has a little bit of volume at the bottom. And I think this is really perfect for people who are going to a festive event, but you're not someone who wants to wear sparkles or rhinestones or red or green or other colors that we wear during the holidays. And I thought that this was still a festive, fancier top to have, but you can wear it with jeans if you're going to dinner. You can wear it with trousers if you want to dress it up for an event, or like silk pants would look really nice with this and a pair of heels. And I just think it's a really nice classic top to have that you can wear to like countless different occasions and not only holiday parties, which I think is super helpful and makes it a lot more versatile, even though it is like a fancier, girlier top. And then quickly, this is my slick hair cream. I got a couple of questions on Instagram when I had my hair in a bun the other day, and this is the only product that I use when I slick my hair. It's incredible. It washes out really easily. That's actually something that I've gotten picky about, was I've used slick hair products that work really well, but then I go to wash them out and it's stuck in my hair for like days and it makes it feel greasy and gross. Whereas when I have this in, it works, but then also when I get in the shower, it washes out without me putting shampoo in it yet, which I think is genius. So it's the day hair cream. They also have like a little wand if you just want to get the small bottle, but I use one of these every 6 months and I slick my hair a ton, so you get a lot of use out of the bottle as well. And then the last thing, can't believe we made it, because oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to edit this video for like 2 hours. But this is a necklace that I received recently from Asher to Miyu, and it is the initial, I think I put this on backwards, or no I didn't, I think it looks backwards in the video, but it is my new last name initial. And I thought that it was such a cute detail to wear. It's a very personal gift that you can give to someone, and you can get your first initial, you can get your last initial. If someone's getting married, this is also a really, really cute gift to give them with their new last name initial on it. And I think they come in silver and gold. So whether the person likes mixing metals, wearing one or the other, you have so many different options. And I just love that it's a nice little personalized gift and that it hangs a little lower. It is adjustable up here at the top, so you can make it like a normal necklace length, but I do like that it's longer because I don't have anything else in my jewelry collection like this. So really pretty, such a good personalized gift. And with that, oh my gosh, we are finally finished. But I hope you guys found this gift guide helpful. If you want to see something a little bit more specific, or maybe like little things that you can give to people, I am so open to making another video like this because it was so fun for me. And I, you know, basically just took all my favorite / new things and put them together so that when you guys are going into the holiday season, if you're stuck on what to get someone, you have a bunch of different price points, a bunch of different styles and product categories that you could choose from. But this was so fun, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.